So, Apple is ready to host their worldwide developers conference on the 5th of June, and this might just be their biggest WWDC event yet. Because, well, they have a series of devices lined up to be launched along with some new softwares, and one of them is a mind boggler. Without wasting any more time, let's get into it. So let's start with the mind boggler. This time around, Apple is expected to unveil their mixed reality headset, which they call as Reality Pro. Well, the Reality Pro is one of the most hyped and long rumored mixed reality headset, and the headset is arguably one of the company's most exciting products that we have been seeing leaks of for the past year or two. The renders go on to show a ski goggle type design which is similar to an Oculus, I guess, but this will do a lot more than an Oculus. It consists of multiple sensors which will be used to track hand movements and eye movements as well in order to perform their VR capabilities, and it will also be a standalone device, which means that it will be completely wireless and will be powered by a battery pack that is connected to the headset using a proprietary cable. My opinions about the design is that it's pretty generic, and that does not mean that it's bad. Just that I'm pretty sure Apple will use more premium materials in it, just like they did with the AirPods Max, with a metal finish, I suppose, which is more glossy and might even have a textured finish on it. But overall, it's a pretty decent and generic design, and I think this is the design that VR headsets will go on to follow in the future as well. Anyways, coming back to the device, it is expected to be priced at $3,000, which is way more expensive than some of the industry alternatives. But maybe Apple will end up producing a device which is much better than the industry alternatives and thus justify the price. Apple is expected to launch new apps as well, which are based on this VR type setup, and these will also include the native apps such as Safari and Apple Store as well. So let's see what they come up with. Some leaks further go on to state that Apple is also working on a lower end model which will come at a much lower price as well. So let's see what Apple comes up with. I'm pretty sure with this device, Apple would surely set the industry standard for VR and mixed reality headsets. Anyways, apart from the VR headsets, we are also expecting an all new 15-inch MacBook Air. Yes, you heard me right, a 15-inch one and not a 14-inch one. Apple is expected to produce a bigger size MacBook Air just like they did with the MacBook Pro. It will also come with the same display resolution as the MacBook Pro, which has a 14-inch display, which means that while it has the same color quality and the same resolution, it will have less detail and sharpness because the same number of pixels in a larger display size means less pixels per inch for this display. I don't know if there'll be any more MacBooks, but Apple has been rumored to be working on a 24-inch iMac as well. So if they go on to release that, this would be one of the biggest events in the years to come as well. Further on in the event, Apple is expected to release few new software updates such as iOS 17, iPadOS 17 and macOS 14 as well. One of the big updates which will be coming in terms of software would be in iOS 17, where Apple will use the iPhone's lock screen and convert it into a smart home display when it's on its horizontal mode, and thus will allow you to control your smart home devices as well. Apart from that, iPadOS will have some new features when it comes to center stage and some improvements to that as well. But overall, not many major updates when it comes to the software. We might even see new tvOS updates, and these are all the major updates that we are expecting from WWDC 2023. Anyways, that's been it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'll leave links for both those accounts in the video description. Thanks for watching. This is Techsavage, and I'll see you guys in the next one.